Hey, what's up? I'm Zack Warden. We're here at 3rd Lair Skatepark in Minneapolis, Minnesota. You guys voted last week on this week's Levi's Clip of the Week how-to. So 540 Hurricanes is what won the poll, so that is what I'll be teaching you guys today. All right, so the main thing about this trick you guys are gonna have to understand is it's a hard to advanced trick. It's something that's not gonna come overnight. You know, it's gonna take some time, practice. So when you're starting off learning this trick, you wanna start doing it on a smaller quarter, preferably no coping. This right here is the best we have at the skate park. It's a solid 5-foot quarter. It does the job. Now, if you're learning this trick on a mini ramp, I find it's a lot easier, to do a couple foo-fa-noo setups, just to kind of figure out your speed. I found that a foo-fa-noo is the perfect amount of speed for me. I know a couple other people like to go a little slower at it. I think it's just one of those things you gotta find out on your own. Now, when learning 360 Hurricanes, the whole first half of it is identical to the 540. The 360 Hurricane is a lot easier because you can see the whole ramp and you can spot your landing. So whenever you're on the coping, it's just a simple 180 hop in to catch the transition to fake you out. So moving on to the 540 Hurricane compared to the 360 is simply the first half of it's identical. You go up, get your back wheel on the coping. Now when you move on to the 540, you're gonna wanna make sure you're solid on the coping so you can get a good pop in. You want to have a good solid pop, and you want to be careful because with this trick, it's really easy to shoot to flat. So the main goal is to try to catch as much transition as possible to ride away smooth. Now with the first half of the 540 Hurricane, you want to be very precise. It's very hard to get your back wheel sturdy on the coping for the good solid pop in. So a lot of times your back wheel might slip off onto the deck or into the ramp, causing you to fall. But usually it's nothing you can't just slide out of. The main thing you're going to have to focus on is getting connected with the back wheel and the coping and being sturdy. Once you're there, you can determine whether you want to pop a full 360 or pop the 180 in. One of the things I found that makes the Hurricane a lot easier is when you're headed up the transition, you have your seam or you have your line, and when you take off, you kind of want to alley-oop into it a little bit, so that way you can kind of carve and land perfect with your back wheel on the coping, giving you the ability to pop off and spin the 3. Now the scariest part about 540 Hurricanes is the blind hop. Once you get your back wheel firmly on the coping, you have to commit fully to the 360 pop in. Once you pop off into the 3, you want to be focused on trying to land as high and smooth as possible. Alright guys, so you got to remember this is a very difficult trick to learn. It doesn't come overnight. It's probably going to come with a lot of falls, so you're going to want to wear your safety gear. But remember, don't give up and good luck. And keep on keeping on.